Welcome back, everybody, to Fallout 1 here on Lost to Time Gaming as we go through our Fallout 1 How to Enjoy It series. And we are back here in Shady Sands now. We got to this spot at the end of our last video as we were demonstrating how to get started in Fallout 1 and just showing some of the interface off. I want to go through Shady Sands today and just show you a few things around that. Shady Sands is essentially a tutorial town for this game. So what you'll find here is just a little snippet of a whole lot of things that are useful to know for the game of Fallout. So it is quite well set up in that sense, but the only problem I would say is that you can just miss stuff or not know that you're supposed to do stuff. So it's not a bad tutorial, but we're going to do a few things. So first of all, it's daytime. Let's see if we can change this. So it's currently 3 o'clock in the morning. We want to rest a bit, so we can rest until morning, and then I'll just give it 2 hours just to make it nice and bright for us so that we can actually see where we are. Oh, that's hideous, isn't it? Let's actually fix that up. So remember, you can mess around with the brightness in this if you need to. There we go. Lovely. Look at it. We are at Shady Sands now. So we've got our character here just standing out of the town. When we first turned up, this guy here greeted us and said something about our weapons. So you can see if you hold your cursor icon over him, remember you can rotate between move and cursor with your right mouse button. It'll tell you it's Seth, the leader of the guards of Shady Sands. Up the top here, you'll see this spot here is the grid that exits the map and goes back to the world map, and we know that because it's kind of that brownish reddish color. We will see on this map of Shady Sands, there is a grid over here which is like a darker green color. That will go to another map, another part of Shady Sands. So we'll get to that soon. All right, so what do? We can just click on someone. So you can just, because it's got the mouth there, that means talk. So you've got the options there of what you can do. We can look at him, but it basically says he looks unhurt. So it doesn't really give us much information. This here is Katrina. She has a very pretty smile. Well, that's nice. And again, you click, it'll just show nothing out of the ordinary. She looks unhurt. Okay, cool. There's a dog. Yep. What else? We've got a wall. We've got a weather vane. Oh, let's see if we can see more about that. It's simple weather vane. Helps the people at Shady Sands study the weather. Beautiful. So there's a lot of detail in it. Not necessarily all helpful, but there is a lot of detail. Let's just move up a little just to say hello. We'll click on him. Good day. I am called Seth. How can I help you? I'd like some information. Information? What do you want to know about? I want to know about this place. So you see, this is the interface that you have for talking. You have these options here. You can use numbers to actually go through quickly on these types of things. 1, 2, that kind of thing. So you don't have to keep clicking on it. All right, so you can review. This lets you review the conversation that you've had. Great. We can barter. Barter will open up a little screen here to try and basically swap your things for their things, and there's certain values on things. So if I want to, I can give him a knife, and that's worth 40. He's got 42 of these. These are bottle caps. This bag holds your bottle cap. So we can get bottle caps, and we can type in 40. Now we've got an equal trade. I can offer that to him, and he'll give us that. So he's got a knife now. We've got 40 caps. So beautiful. Starting to collect our money. We can go back to talking to him. So you can try and trade with a whole lot of people. Some won't do it, but some will. The tell me about button is pretty useless. We can tell me about what? A vault? Nah. Vault 15. Nah, nothing. So it can be quite useless on this. Aradesh. He's the leader of our community and a true hero. You can always find him at work in the communal hall. So you can ask about certain things, but generally it's a waste of time. Let's have a look. I want to know about this place. Shady Sands is a peaceful community. We have our own irrigation systems. We can grow our own food. If we were not plagued by raiders and rad scorpions, we would have no problems. So he's already kind of signposting. There could be something to do with raiders and rad scorpions. Let's ask about the raiders. Rad scorpions. Those damn rad scorpions have been after our Brahmin since we moved here. Not a week goes by that someone doesn't get poisoned trying to keep them out of the pens. Last week, they took my brother Jarvis. Raslo, our doctor, is looking for an antidote as quickly as he can. Hey, if you have the means to help us, why don't you talk to our leader, Aradesh? So see here, you can actually scroll back up and down in it if you need to. We have the option, we want to know about this place. Take me to the Red Scorpion Caves. So this is essentially a quest that we can do, but we don't want to do that just yet. We will do that, and we'll probably do that before we leave this place. So I want to know about this place. So it goes back to kind of this main screen. Tell me about the raiders. There are several groups of raiders. I organise guards like Ian to help fight them off. So Ian is someone that he's just kind of signposted. There is one band to the southeast of here. Watch out for them. All right, so that's about all he's going to tell us. You should speak to Aradesh, our leader. Okay, great. Now let's talk to Katrina and we learn something very important. I am unarmed. Please put your weapon away. So we can be a jerk? Why should I? This looks like a dangerous world. Why is that? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's go, why is that? If you don't put your weapon away, I will not talk to you. There are many people like me. You should only use force if the situation calls for it. Okay. Let's go into our inventory. I press I. Now what you can do, you can switch it around. I could have just done this with this here, just to do it. Kind of put it away if you got nothing in your second slot. Talk to it now, different conversation. So a lot of friendly NPCs don't really like you having a gun out. So particularly when you get to Junktown, the guards there do not like it. Welcome to Shady Sands, traveller. My name is Katrina. My job is to greet strangers and help them understand our village. We find that there are fewer problems if you listen to what I have to say. She is essentially the tutorial here. So let's have a look. Tell me about yourself. My life was very boring. I was raised in a vault. I lived there for many years. So she's already told you she lived in a vault. Okay, that's important. Unfortunately, we were crowded and life was very bad. There was a schism and many people left, taking with them the best equipment. Some of us tried to stay in the vault, but they were attacked. I was hurt. I ended up here. Now I try to help people. So the stuff that they tell you here. Now, essentially, I'm not going to read through all these just this time. I'll let you do that. Just don't want to ruin everything. But basically, you can click through things with Katrina, and she will tell you about everything, and you'll learn everything. Tell me about the rest of the world, right? And she'll give you the whole story there. Where was this vault of yours? It was Vault 15. It's due east of here. Now, you just see what happened here. You gained 250 experience points for the knowledge you have gained from Katrina. So we went through enough stuff with Katrina to actually get some points for her. So dialogue can actually get experience points for you. So looking for a water chip. You seen one? Yep. Okay. So you get back into this. I don't think she's really got much else to tell us. But actually, let's have a look, see what she wants to barter. We'll see if she has anything she wants to barter, I should say. She's got a stim pack. These will be really expensive, but really good. And that's your main source of healing. We'll hold off. Your main source of healing will be stim packs in this game, I find. It's the best way. All right, so we've got a few options here of what we can do. We're going to go down this way first. So you've got a whole lot of people. Chances are in a town. Most of them are just peasants that don't do much. And I say peasants in a nice way because they're called a peasant. And there's dogs. Great. Okay. You can try and talk to them. No, nothing there. So let's go into this building. So we come into the building. There's a lot of stuff that you just can't use, can't interact with. You just get the look icon. Great, cool, excellent. But bookcases, shelves, lockers, all that is pretty handy to go up and to loot. So let's have a look at what we can steal from these innocent town people. We have, looks like a book. We can look at it, remember? The Scout Handbook, a book on the methods and ideals of scouting, very practical information regarding outdoor life. This is a skill book. This is very handy. So if we come to our character screen, we can see that our outdoorsman is woeful. It's 2%. This book here is going to help us to increase that. So we can use that. But before we do that, let's have a look. What time was it? It was about 8, wasn't it? 8:02. This takes time to do this. So we're on 2% and it was 8:02. So let's use this and see what happens. All right, so it says down here you learn a lot about wilderness survival. So let's have a look. It has given us 9% to our outdoorsman. That's pretty good for a book that we just found. You can increase certain skills, small guns, science, repair, outdoorsman. That might be it. Oh, actually, sorry, I think it was first aid or doctor, one of them. Can't remember exactly. I think it's first aid. I don't use the skills that much. You can increase them all the way up to about 90% with books. The higher you go, the less you will get. Because we were so low, we got 9% out of that. If we did another one, it would probably be 8 or 9%. I can't remember the exact metric for it. But it keeps diminishing as you get higher in that skill. So you really want to try and get those books early in some skills, like your science and repair, to increase them with the books and then put your skill points in after that, just to save on skill points. All right, beautiful. And also, it took 4 hours to read that book. So that's a consideration. Okay, let's come down. So we just robbed this place. Let's actually go over this way to this building. So that's a little tutorial there. That's why I say this is a tutorial town, because that just showed you how to take stuff out of people's buildings essentially, and also how to use books. All right, let's talk. Welcome, stranger. We don't see your kind often. Why not? Look, Shady Sands don't need your kind from the hub. Oh, or Junktown. Okay, these are 2 places we haven't heard of. Wherever you come from, we do pretty good here by ourselves. Okay, not very nice. You know, a little bit hostile. We've got $12. Don't know if we've really got anything we want to sell him, so probably not. All right. Let's have a look. The last trader from the hub sold us a malfunctioning irrigation pump. We've had it with your dirty deals. You've got it all wrong. I'm not like that. Now, he's just signposted to you that perhaps there was something you could do. All right. Just don't get in any trouble. Sure. So he's not going to do anything for us. So he's a bit of a nobody. Look at that. We can open that up. That was a door. Beautiful. See these pots? Can't get anything out of them. But we've got another bookcase. Let's go have a look in this bookcase. We have some ammunition. We have BBs and we have 223. So we grab that across. We want that 223. Excellent. Let's have a look at it. So we just got 100 rounds of 223, which is pretty good to get straight up. The BBs is pretty useless for the entire game, but that's all right. We can sell it. We can sell it. So we got 3 guys over here. 2 of them are the same, so probably aren't going to do anything. Just pretty much the same as the last guy. Just got to be careful. Don't get into a fight with anyone. See, sometimes better just not to talk to the peasants, right? Although these guys are Shady Sands guards. Okay, so they're a little hostile. This is Ian. But it doesn't tell us. It says a short, stocky man. Cool. He has a confident, relaxed stance of an experienced fighter. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hello, stranger. You look like you're new here. What's your name? I'm Ben. Good to meet you. I'm Ian. What do you do here, Ian? I was a guard for the merchants of the hub. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits, and I've been staying here since the people have helped me recover. Still, my knowledge of the outside world and experience will make me useful here. Shady Sands is my home now. Occasionally, I even get to visit Junktown or the hub to do some trading, since I'm the only person here who has ever really left town. So, let's have a look. I'm sorry to hear about your injury. Thanks. Be healing up well. Thanks to Raslo. Raslo, another person that perhaps we can talk to. Tell me about the raiders. There are 3 groups, the Khans, the Vipers, and the Jackals. Pretty much hate each other, but they all raid Shady Sands. Cool. Okay, what else can you tell us? Why are the Red Scorpions trouble? They're very dangerous. They have a poisonous stinger in the tail, and they're very quick. Aradesh has been trying to find a way to get rid of them. If you feel brave, you could talk to Aradesh about them. Thanks. Hang on, we just ended our conversation. We want to talk to you more, mate. All right, let's do directions. This is something that people can give you. So he goes through. He says, the hub is the biggest trade center far south of Shady Sands, so that's going to be marked on your map now, probably. Junktown's a little south and westways. Okay, that might be marked on your map there, and he'll give you a little bit of knowledge about the place as well, so people can mark places on your map. And could you help me out a bit? Your experience would be useful. So we're going to try and recruit him as our very first companion. He said, tempting offer. Since this place gets boring, tell you what, standard rates 100 caps and you got a deal. So 100 caps and we can get him, but let's try and offer him a piece of the action instead. All right, I'll help you out in exchange for my share of the loot. So what happened there is we actually just passed a speech check, because we've got that tagged, that skill, in the background, so we could bypass the cost and actually get Ian to help us for free. He goes, let's go, it'll be good to get back into action. And we now have ourselves our first companion. Let's walk and see if Ian follows. There he is, Ian. Ian. The cause of much joy and much annoyance. So you can talk to Ian now. You can get the directions still. You can tell him to draw his best weapon next time we go into combat. You can tell him to change formations, stay close, keep moderate distance, move out to long range. Listen, keep him at moderate. Don't keep him close. These NPCs, or particularly companions, they will get in your way and they will block you in buildings sometimes, and it's very frustrating. If that happens, Try and go talk to him, change their formation, try and get him to move out, come close, see what happens. It's a bit frustrating. You can ask him what weapons he's skilled with. So he will tell you a pistol, a submachine gun, and a knife. So we want to make sure he's got a pistol or a submachine gun. Now, it's very limited what the interface can actually do with them. It's quite frustrating, actually. If we go to barter, we can see he's got 72 10mm, 63 caps, and 2 stimbacks. So he probably has a 10mm pistol equipped, is what I would assume. Can't quite tell. So what I can do, bud, is I can, let's say I give him that. $40, like you're trading with him still. This is crazy, right? So let's not do that. So we don't, if we want to get stuff off him, we have to pay for it. We don't want that. What you do is you come over to your skill deck and you get steal, or you just press number 3 on your keyboard and you steal from Ian. It'll open this up. We can then go, okay, he's got a 10mm pistol, 2 stimbacks. We will take that off him. Beautiful. And we will give him just one of those. He's got lots of ammunition there now for his 10mm. Now, the thing is, you have to steal in order to do inventory management with your companions. It's a bit ridiculous, and it's probably just kind of a leftover from the fact that they didn't implement the companions well in this game. It's frustrating. They won't wear armor, and they won't draw the best weapons always. They'll sometimes just punch or fight with knives, even if they've got good guns, and they can't use every gun. They actually have to have an animation for it. So Ian here is good with submachine guns and pistols, and that is it. So don't try and give him a heavy weapon later on in the game, because he just won't use it. But he will follow you around. In early game, he is great, as we will see soon. All right, let's come down here quick. So what we're going to do, we are going to quick save. Oh, there we go. Quick save successfully. Going to come in here for a reason. So we have Raslo here. So Raslo's the doctor. This is Raslow's wife. This is their bookcase. Sometimes they don't like you taking from it. Let's see. Oh, please do not take my things. So if you try and do that again, they may go hostile towards you. It's actually hard to know if they will or not. You can try sneak and do it. I don't think it's worth the risk personally, but you can if you want. Just know people can go hostile when you steal their stuff. Part of Fallout. You just learn it the hard way. There's a guy who is there on the ground. Look at that. Hello, I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling too well right now. So, okay, he's on the ground. Can we try and use Doctor on him? Oh, the man is suffering from rad scorpion venom, so we need some antidote for him. Talk to the wife. You look distraught. Are you in need of assistance? I'm in need of healing. Talk to my husband. See what she's got to barter. Bartering with anyone is helpful, potentially. But again, actually, how much do these BBs sell for? Oh, $20, more than she's got. So we will not sell her our BBs. Every cap helps at the start of the game. All right, let's talk to Raslo. Let's say, I've been poisoned. Sorry, I can't cure any poisons. I don't have the proper ingredients to make a decent anti-venom. Nothing else you can tell me? Barely hurt. Okay, we don't need healing. All right, must be later that he tells us about the rad scorpion venom. Let's go in this one here. So we have a few things we can do. Let's do a little quest first. We go talk to this cook. Oh, we can't talk to her at the moment. It must be the wrong time. That's fine. Let's talk to Aradesh.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
Okay, so we have a talking head here. This is great, isn't it? Okay, whoops. All right, we just seem to have had a bit of a weirdness happened here. All right, we will just try and get through this. Good old games. They sometimes don't do this, don't you? He's asking us what we're doing. Let's tell him the truth. We're from a vault.
Wanderer, I shall believe you.
Oh, beautiful.
Now. You may and certainly.
All right, let's ask.
What
What's
do you wish
going
to
on
know?
around here?
Oh my, yes. Great packs of rad scorpions are killing, and now the monsters are attacking my people. Raslo is trying to find a cure for their poison, but I'm not sure how it goes.
All right, I can help you for a price. Let's tell him that. I mean, we'll be a bit rude.
As Dharma said, those who tend their own flock know the shepherd.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Please, talk to Raz.
So he says, go talk to Raslo. Beautiful. All right, so let's have a look here. Come over, a little hidden bookcase there. Can pick up another knife. We can take some rocks. Again, not terribly helpful. And we get a stim pack. That is great. So again, it's all about looting. It's about talking to people, getting all the stuff. So what we want to do, a little tip. This will frustrate you to high heaven if you don't do it. Let's go this way and try and go to a different part of this town. So you go on the green grid and it takes you to a new part. There is not much happening on this side of town. But in one of these buildings, oh, this is going to get tricky. This is a great example. We have people walking around and a narrow entrance to a room. We could get stuck in here, people. So let's quick save this and let's head on in. This is the most dangerous part of the game, potentially. Okay, a book for scouting, beautiful, and a robe. Do not leave this town without that robe. It's a number one thing for this whole game. If you do, you will get frustrated and probably have a terrible experience, quit, and you may not ever come back to this game. All right, let's get out of this room quick. All right, we are out. We have passed the challenge of that room in this game. Whew, that was rough. Okay, so the rope is just handy. We will need that. Let's use this again. Let's see. We're on 11%. Let's see what we go up to now with this book. We're up to 19. So yes, it was 8. So I think you're basically doing whatever this 100, take away whatever this is, divided by 10, I think is the stat. But that's all right. We don't need to worry about that. All right. So we have this well here. Can you? I'm going off memory now. No, you can't repair it. That's all right. Didn't think so. Now there is someone to talk to. Maybe it's this guy. No. Might be this guy. Let's see if we know enough about farming to help out. Hello. What can I do for you? What's your name? He's Curtis. Tell me about the village. What are you doing? Oh, you seem to be doing pretty well. Okay. We don't know enough yet. If you know enough, I think it's science, you can actually tell him to how to farm better. So there are little quests around. If you have skills high enough, you can get some XP from them. Okay. We can't do that, but we did get the rope. That is the most important thing going around town. Now, Tandy is around here somewhere. I'm not sure where she is, but we don't really need to talk to Tandy. But Tandy is there, so if you find her, you can talk to her. She's a recurring character and very important as far as Shady Sands is concerned and some of the future history of Fallout. But we will do this. We're going to save here again. So let's do a proper save now. Remember, I save in a new slot because this is Fallout. And yeah, things can go bad if you don't. We are going to try and go on a little quest to kill some scorpions. Take me to the Red Scorpion Caves. Are you sure you want me to give you directions? I can't go. Because you can't. Guess we'll go without you. Alright, so there are multiple ways you can do this. Alright. If I'm not wrong, there is somewhere... Again, it's been a while, that you can plant an explosive and blow it up, but we're not going to do that. Now it's gone quite dark again. There is a whole cave here. There will be rad scorpions all around in it. Look at them. Oh, terrible. What we might do is we might just set that brightness up just a tad so that everyone can see what's going on at home. Okay, so we have Ian with us, and we're going to try and do some combat. The idea with combat is you don't want to get too many rad scorpions coming at you at the same time. You want to try and pick them off one by one. Sometimes it can happen, sometimes it won't happen. Let's have a look. What's our 8%? That is terrible. And that one there is negative 32. I don't think we're making that shot, people. Let's see what this guy, if he sees that we're there. So he's coming for me now. So I want to fire for 78. Missed. Excellent. Then I want to walk away. Walk away, particularly with Ian around, because Ian will shoot you accidentally. It's kind of his thing. All right, so he shoots it. He gets 2 shots with his action points. That's pretty good. 32%. I don't think we're going to hit that, so I'm just going to walk back a little bit more. That's my turn. I could shoot there, but let's conserve the ammunition. Ian's a better shot than me at the moment. Just move back far enough so that he won't get a hit on me. This guy is locked onto me and will probably keep coming for me. Oh, no, he's going for Ian now. That's fine. I can accept that. What do we got? 40%. That's still terrible, isn't it? So I reckon we're going to get a kill on him in a second. So I'm going to move right up. Just going to shoot him. Now, I've got 2 AP left. I can just reload with that. There we go. We killed him. And we got 110 XP for that. Look on his body. We get his tail. Let's take the tail. So that's how we do it, people. Combat is not what you think in this game. You can tank a lot if you want to use your companions. In fact, I think you have to tank if you have companions in this game. You can try not to. Now, the thing is, he attacks first, but we have a higher sequence. So everyone gets 1 attack during a round of combat, and then you start a new round. The way it works is the first person to attack gets to go first in that first round, and then you follow the sequence. Well, actually, I think you always go second. Every subsequent round, you go off the sequence value of everyone in that combat. We've got fairly decent sequence, so we'll get to go before them. So you quite often find you get back-to-back turns. So a little tip, we're going to move up on turn 1, take a shot so that we've got a chance of hitting. All right, end our turn. Ian will take 2 shots. Back to us, we'll take a shot. Missed, but we move away now. We've got 4 AP. This is why a high agility character is essential. Ian shoots again and finishes him off. If Ian missed, I was now far enough away that I probably wouldn't get hit. If you just come into this one with a knife, or come in without Ian, or just try and do it yourself by standing still, you will get killed, and Fallout will not be as fun. You have to just understand I suppose, the tactics of the actual combat system. All right, so let's keep going up. What we might do is we might clear out this nest, and then call the video a day there, and we'll come back and continue on for at least 1 more episode as we go through. All right, so what do we got? We have 40%. So Ian's a bit further away now, so, you know, I'm risking it, but we will show you how this works. Shoot and turn. Ian comes up. I shoot again. Now I run. Ian comes up. Oh, okay, he gets me. I've hit for 8 points and I've been poisoned. Well, that ain't good. My aim is blocked. How is my aim blocked? That's bizarre. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. So we got hit. Poison will do some slow damage to you over time. It's nothing to be worried about too much. Our hit points are down here. 25 hit points. If we go in, we can see we've got 25 of 33. I could use a stim pack, but listen, I'm just gonna risk it. See how it goes. Now I could also, while I'm in the screen, you can also just drag ammo on if you want to reload. Can be handy, but you know, it's not that quick. If you don't know where enemies are, just go into combat. Have a look around. You can see them all here. I think in Fallout 2 that doesn't work, but in Fallout 1 you get to see pretty much everyone on the map. Speaking of map, the auto map. It's okay. It's not terribly helpful. Alright, there we go. I shoot him. And I will stay there. Oh, Ian, look at Ian. What a sniper. Way better than me. I run away. Oh no, don't. Oh. Alright, beautiful. Oh, look at that. This is a great time, this is. Okay, so we just leveled up. I'm pretty sure we did. Thought I heard the voice. There you go. You have gone up a level. Let's have a look. Let's go into our character screen. Usually it has a little level thing there, but it hasn't come up for some reason. So we've gone up a level. So it says here now level 2. We've got 1,015 experience. It's now 3,000 we have to get to go to level 3. So it keeps increasing what you need to actually get to. So we need these small gun skills to go up. We need to be able to just kill stuff relatively easily and quickly. So let's increase this. Every 1 skill point we put in it gives us 2 to it. So let's jack this up a bit, see what we've got. I'm just going to put 10 into lockpick, just to see how we go for that. I'm not going to do speech yet. Speech will come soon, but 70, yeah, I mean, if you get that to 100, I think you're probably fine, unless you go on a real sniper build or something. But we'll do that for now. So 70. So I'm going to be a better shot now. So let's go find someone to shoot. Oh, look at that. That was negative 30 before. Now it's positive 30. So obviously it's not great like that, but this means 66, and I was a few squares away. I had to be right next to him to get 78 before. All right, beautiful. Things just get easier as you go along in Fallout. You have to survive this this early game, and if you can, let's quick save. Not sure why it's doing that. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments what's going on with the quick save system. If you survive the early game of Fallout, you're laughing. You are fine. Alright, let's see how many other people are coming in this combat. Bye-bye. Oh, Ian. His accuracy's gone right down. Guess you're not the best shot in town anymore, Ian. I am. Alright, we are grabbing all of these. These we can sell. They weigh a lot. So if we have a look, our carry weight, we can do 175 pounds. We're currently at 151 pounds. So we have loaded up on scorpion tails. Let's see, let's go risky. See who else attacks us. No, see, they're pretty imperceptive. Beautiful. I don't know if I can pick this up. Oh, I can. All right. So this has been a pretty easy fight, I think. Given how dangerous this could have been. Oh, no, can't hit a 39%er. So, yeah. If you're anything below 70, don't expect to hit. In fact, 95 is the highest you can go on that, and it will tell you quite often, 95 and you still miss. Oh, what is going on? Ian's tanking this one. Oh, he's kicked. And he did it. He actually killed him with a kick. Well done, Ian. Oh, we can't take it. So it says down here, you cannot pick that up. You're at maximum weight capacity. So that means you can't pick anything else up. But remember, we can steal off Ian. No, where are you going, Ian? Come here. Don't move around, son. All right, let's steal from Ian. And we will give him these. There you go, mate. Hold on to them for me, okay? So now all of a sudden, we've got an extra weight capacity because Ian can take a certain amount of items. So that's, quite positive. Benefit from having a companion around, or two or three. There we go. All right, you gain 500 experience points for stopping the rad scorpions. We have done it. We have killed them, ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. So you've seen a little bit in this episode, going through town, getting quests from people, reading books, making sure you have a rope, putting skill points in. We've gone over a fair bit just in this tutorial section of the game. It actually teaches you a lot about the game. You learn from these combats too. I think you've already got a whole lot of skills that are helpful from the combats that we've shown here, particularly with a companion. Eventually we might see some without a companion too, but we will just carry this on next time. So I'm going to call it here, but next time on Lost to Time Gaming, we're going to continue on. We're going to go to Vault 15. And we'll do Vault 15 just to see that. That's kind of the opening set piece of the game, the opening act. And I just want to show you how that works and what you can learn from that. And like I said, we've done the most important thing in the game, and that is get the rope before we go to Vault 15. If you don't have that rope, you're in trouble. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like, subscribe, and join us next time on Lost to Time Gaming. Thanks, guys.